Comic MY, episode 200, Obscure Superheroes. Back from his long hiatus, Scott is here, so we'll have a proper intro song tonight. Scott, you're up.
I'm a hero, but I'm not really known.
No.
I'm drawing tonight. Obscure heroes
tonight.
Obscure heroes tonight.
All right, I think this is what your topic, right, Drew?
Yeah, I guess so. It was my suggestion.
I went into the Wayback Machine and I pulled out a character from Atlas Comics. I was asking, are you familiar with Atlas Comics?
Yeah. Like which
well, the 1975, the 1975 run that only lasted like a year.
Yep.
So that's what I'm drawing. I picked a character from that, Demon Hunter from Atlas Comics. There's
nice.
a Rich Buckler character.
Yep.
He was known as the Harvester of Eyes. I don't know what's everybody else going to be working on.
I'm drawing a weirdo character, a really old one called Phantoma.
Phantoma.
Ma, like Phantoma. Sort of a weird, avenging sort of character.
Look that one up. I don't think I'm familiar with Phantoma. The PH or an F?
It's Foxtrot Alpha November Tango Oscar Mike Alpha Hotel.
Is it like a skull with white hair? Look at the right thing.
Yeah, it's like she's a lady, but her face is a skull.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that character at all. Chapter House Comics, huh? Oh, John's here. Let me get John in here. John! Oh, let me turn the brand up here. I'm sorry. Nobody said anything. All right, so we got Scott, John, Drew.
Hey, welcome back, Scott.
Myself.
How you feel? You feeling okay finally?
Feeling better.
Good.
Probably tired of us all asking.
Well, he was out for so long, you know?
We're just glad to have you back, Scott.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm drawing Demon Hunters. Drew is drawing Phantoma. Scott, what are you going to be working on?
I'm doing Adam Strange.
There you go.
Adam Strange. I like him.
Nice.
Little retro sci-fi throwback kind of.
Yeah.
What about you, John? You got something in mind?
I think I'm gonna warm up with Super Chicken.
Oh yeah.
Super Chicken. All right.
You remember the song, Scott?
It's I remember the beginning. Super Chicken.
Yeah.
Super Chicken.
I remember Super Chicken. You see the one with the hat and the rapier?
Yeah,
Being the right
it's fun. It's funny how like I did one where like he confronts Darkwing Duck because it's like who wore the purple outfit better, you know, with the cape and the hat.
What was the response to that?
No, it's just funny. It's just people. I think Cal bought the original of that one.
I don't think it's that obscure, John.
Yeah.
You've drawn them before.
What? Yeah, but the average
Super
person.
Chicken.
Yeah, I know, but you know. Oh, you want to go obscure?
No, you do what you want.
Yeah.
And I set a guideline for myself that had to be something that has never been animated, live action, or.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have to go by that. My thinking was, if they made it to mass media somehow, then somebody knows them, you know?
Oh. Like the other one I was thinking of was Hyperman. I don't know if you guys remember that one. That was a computer
Hyperman?
game. Yeah, it was a computer game.
Hmm.
And white hair, you know, like it was an educational program kind of thing. I think it was based after a computer game. But yeah, there would be like, you know, times it's like, let's go hyper, and then this kind of jazz thing goes on and he goes crazy.
No,
I guess
don't
like
remember that one.
oh, obscure. It was in the 90s.
I went back to 70s.
Yeah. Well, the other one I was thinking of doing if I had time was I was going to do the Inferior 5.
Yeah.
That was always a fun thing. Although they brought him back several times. I guess in the latest Batmite, they brought him back. I mean, along the lines with like Super Chicken and all that, I was thinking about the Mighty Heroes.
Yeah, Mighty Heroes, those guys
Yeah,
are
Mighty
good.
Heroes. Yeah. You remember this one? This was before my time, but there was one called Super 6
That was they used to have
or Super 7. Was it Super 7?
Yeah, Super 7.
Yeah.
It was the Filmation.
I don't know if it was, no, this is before that. This is like about the same time as like Super Chicken and all that in the 60s. They were very they look very Jay Wardish, you know.
Oh. I say Super 7 was the Filmation one.
Right. That was the one with like Hercules and all that. And
Merlin and
yeah. Oh, that's another one too. Was it the Young Sentinels? I remember I used to like that one.
Automan.
Automan. It's live action.
Automan?
Dizzy. Yeah, Automan. With Dizzy Arnaz Jr.
Is it OTTO or AUTO?
AUTO.
Yeah, like an automobile, like automatic.
Because I'm just
And
thinking like Ottoman.
Yeah, the Ottoman, the Ottoman Empire.
He had Cursor with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Bit was Tron. Yeah. Funny.
I'm trying to think of the Atlas. Atlas had a bunch of the Atlas I'm talking about from '75 had a lot of just characters that just disappeared after the publishing went down.
What was that one? Was it First Comics? Didn't they have like a bunch of obscure characters?
First
Comics.
First had they put out for a while. They did Nexus. They did American Flag. They had Whisper, which was a cool, sexy female ninja.
Yeah.
I don't know. They put out good comics.
Okay.
Let's see, Atlas. I'm looking at some of their lineup: Son of Dracula, Planet of Vampires, Death Squad, Sergeant Striker's Death Squad, Warlock 2001, Wolf the Barbarian, Iron Jaw.
I have them all.
The Tarantula, Target with 2 T's at the end, Target, Tiger Man. Tiger Man was weird.
Tiger Man. Tiger
Phoenix. Tales of Evil. All New House of Yang.
No, House of Yang. That's House of
it's
Yang is Charlton.
Yeah, that would sneak in there. I'm looking at the graphic. I realized as soon as I said it, I saw the logo. I was like, wait, that's not Atlas. Demon Hunter and the Brute.
Most of the
some names,
characters, they were like ripoffs of Marvel.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The comic was pretty much started out of spite against Stan Lee.
I did not know that. But okay.
The editor-in-chief was Larry Lieber, who is Stan Lee's brother.
Oh, wow. That's a bad cut, you know.
When Marvel used to be owned by this guy named Martin Goodman. Martin Goodman, when he sold off the company, it got sold to a company called Cadence Industries. And part of the agreement was that Stan would stay on as the chairman. And then part of the agreement that Goodman had with Stan Lee was that he had to give his son Chip Goodman a job.
Oh, I see.
And Stan Lee failed to meet that end of the bargain.
Oh.
So he, Goodman was pissed off. So he decided to take the Atlas name, which they still owned, because Marvel was Atlas before it was Marvel. And they put it out again, as Atlas Comics. And just basically tried to come up with ideas that were very similar to Marvel's characters. Marvel had the Hulk, so Atlas had the Brute.
Boy, to have a good thesaurus, huh?
And they would stand outside of Marvel offices, and when they recognize artists on the street heading into the Marvel building, they'd be like, "How much are they paying you?" And then when they told them the page rate, they'd be like, "We'll give you double." So Atlas had the best page rates in the 70s.
Wow, that's crazy.
So they were able to get Howard Chaykin, Rich Buckler, Neil Adams,
wow,
Ernie Colon, Russ Heath, Pat Broderick, Larry Hama, what's his name? Pablo Marcos. What's the guy who did Red Sonja? Frank Thorne. Yeah. All these guys came to work for Atlas.
That's crazy. Did that sour their relationships with Marvel and all that later on? Because it's hey, you jumped ship.
Yep.
There's no loyalty.
Yep.
There.
Most definitely. They all suffered.
I would
for
imagine.
it.
Yeah. But again,
Some of them,
if you're getting offered a better rate, I mean, come on,
Well, they were all just freelancers.
Exactly.
It wasn't like they were on contract, but
right.
Marvel wanted to be petty.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody was being petty. But yeah, I guess the guys from Atlas would stand outside of Marvel and DC's offices and just be like, "Hey, come work for us."
That's crazy.
But yeah, pretty nuts.
That's okay. Earthworm Jim. Is Earthworm Jim an obscure superhero?
I mean, video games, cartoons.
Beautiful Joe.
Oh, Beautiful Joe. Henshin a Go-Go, baby. That was one anime series that I never could find the whole thing of. and I kind of wanted to see where it was going. But yeah. I was just watching reruns of Mighty Man and Yuck.
I remember those. I
Remember
like
that?
them.
The world's ugliest dog.
It was during the Plastic Man show, right?
Yeah, and that was one too that Ruby Spears broke away from Hanna-Barbera and was stealing everybody too. So kind of almost the same thing what we're talking about here about taking voice actors and artists and all that.
The theme of the night is poaching artists from other companies.
Apparently, seriously. I guess it's all business stuff. But
I know, like Ruby Spears had started out working for Hanna-Barbera.
well, yeah, Joe Ruby and Bill
Ken
Spears, they pretty much created Scooby Doo.
Along with what's his name, Fujimoto.
Oh, Takamoto, Iwao Takamoto.
Yeah, that's him. He was the artist.
Yeah, he was a designer. It's really interesting how he said it's like, so he looked at like dogs and he tried to find the most imperfect parts of these dogs. So that's why Scooby Doo is kind of like this goofy looking dog, even though you can tell he's like a Great Dane.
Well,
yeah.
I had read that they really looked up to Hanna and Barbera, and when they told them that they were splitting off to, form their own company, they had hoped that they would be like proud of them.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Get out! You're the competition now." So,
yeah, I mean that's how it is. It's the business. They were the monopoly for how long,
Yeah. And their relationship had been soured.
Oh, certainly. Although there were a couple of projects that I think they kind of like crossed over. Like, I think Ruby Spears did that puppy, that puppy hour or whatever, and that seemed to cross over with Scooby Doo. But I think it's the only time that they really crossed over that way.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I screwed up on this. I'm not warmed up yet. I feel like trying.
Chat. Sorry.
Should draw Banana Man.
Nothing to see in chat. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Banana Man.
You remember that one from England? Banana Man.
I just know the duo from Why Did You Come to Japan?
Oh, that guy, yeah. Yeah, I'm cleaning up my studio and I'm finding like all these like really like old books and some of the stuff. I'm like, I don't even know how I even got these. It's like probably like people gave them to me, but I'm like,
Yeah, I saw you taking your reminiscing post.
Yeah, I think every Monday I'm going to do that because I'm kind of cleaning up. So I try to find like something of my art and then something of the time. And some either comic or anime or manga or something. Small. But yeah, a lot of crap to go through. It's amazing how much you amass over the years, you know. It's funny though how certain things, you know, people get, I wouldn't say triggered, but you know, everybody has to put in their 2 cents about it.
Well, you could disable comments.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just think it's funny how like certain ones are just like, oh wow, set some people off.
Yeah, some people just like to bitch.
Oh yeah. Can't find a full body version of it. Some of these characters, it's like, you know, I've drawn them so many times before. You think I'd memorize this thing, but I think back then it's like I kind of abbreviated it, so it wasn't accurate, you know, back then. Were you guys stuck in traffic today? It's ridiculous today.
This morning.
Yeah, a 7-car accident. There's a
Yep.
I don't know if you saw the photos. There's like a police car in like, was it like Waianae or something like that? Nanakuli? It was like totally demolished.
I saw that photo too.
Yeah. It was like,
that was a different accident, but
yeah. And then coming home, there was a 4-car accident too by coming home west. So I don't know if you were caught in that one or not. Like,
I left work a little early today.
oh, yeah, it's a good thing.
I drove today, but I didn't catch any traffic.
That's good.
But I don't have that far to go.
Yeah. Well, I saw a thing that says that the second phase of the rail is going to be up in October. We'll see.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good to have goals in life.
Is it?
Where's the second phase? Is that to Radford?
It's into the airport, huh? And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far it is. I don't know what phase that is to Radford.
Well, it's the next two that are supposed to open are Radford and Airport.
Yeah.
And the rumor I heard is that they're both going to open about the same time.
Uh,
Shall see.
Mm-hmm. I should have made this the other way. And fan it. Tonight's just an off night.
It's all good.
Yeah, I needed to draw though. I needed a break.
I see your Kickstarter hit the goal quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, given who like Heidi and Eric are, that was going on what I was saying, but yeah, we'll see if we can get to that next
Push
I guess
goals.
the stretch goal.
Stretch goals.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I offered them too. It's like if they needed other graphics, you know, to kind of like promote it. Like if they were going to make stickers or some other things, you know, I'd be more than happy to participate in that. We'll see. But no, I mean, but it's good that I actually made the goal like within like what 12 hours. I was like, wow.
Games generally do pretty well.
Do they?
Yeah, it didn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's good.
And like you said, with the pedigree on that game.
Yeah, well, just it's like it's Heidi Gygax, But yeah, there's a lot of games coming on, and some look really fun. They're very interesting topic games.
But you're still not going to have something you can demonstrate or show at the
No,
tabletop?
because they have like a sample that they 3D printed, but the games are actually they're probably gonna be sent out like right before Christmas. So, but that's good too because it gives me time to like redo some of the drawings and things. So. But yeah, if we hit a certain stretch goal, then I think they said they had more art for me to work on. So it should be fun. And it's funny because I didn't realize that the module that they did. So instead of the girl with the dragon tattoo, it's the dragon with the girl tattoo. And I guess it ties into the game somehow. So even I didn't see the module.
Yeah, better.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, did you get confirmation for tabletop?
I did not.
Not yet.
But I just applied like
Yeah.
the day last week.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine that you would get in. I mean, knowing who's in charge, of it.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I haven't, because I'm waiting to. I know it's like $175 for the table. I'm waiting for the billing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I probably should have shared the table too.
Well, like I plan to travel light. I'm not going to take much because it's not the kind of art I normally do. So I don't want to take a bunch of comic style art to a.
Well, I mean, you do a lot of fantasy art, so.
Yeah, and that's the stuff I'll take.
Yeah.
But
like I know you did the elves.
That's not the bulk of my work. You know that.
I don't know. You do a little of everything. Like I said, that one time you did the elves, and those seem to do well. How is set up for Sam show?
The only reason I have a bunch of like fantasy art is because of the exhibitions I've done. I'm sorry, you're saying?
How is set up for a Sam show?
Fine. I got like
you're used to this
little
already.
walls. Yeah. It's funny because Sam didn't mention anything about the form you need to fill out. I was like, well, I know this is Arts and Marks, so I just went ahead and fill out the form.
Was a form?
Well, because every time they do an exhibition, they have you fill out like the form with your,
Oh, right,
your
right,
artist
right.
name, the pieces you're submitting. So I just took my form from the last one and updated it.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
as well.
So Liz came over to hand me the form. I was like, here you go.
Yeah.
Already got it done.
Well, that's good. Yeah, we'll try to see if we can come by on Friday to the opening.
Yeah, Friday is their opening, so it's 5 to 8 on Friday.
First Friday of the month.
Yeah, we'll probably grab some dim sum after that.
You want to go, Drew?
I'm coming down there.
I say if you just hoof it over to my office before like 3:30, and then we'll go down together.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Because obviously I've got to be there, but
I can do that.
and then obviously I can make sure you get home.
I catch the bus.
Oh, you can probably catch right with us.
Or that.
Yeah. Well, I gotta check with Gwen though. I don't know if she wants to go or not. She probably wants dim sum though.
Is there a dim sum place near there?
Bunch.
Yeah, right across the street. We like that one.
Right across the street
from the parking. You always see people kind of like sitting outside.
Those are homeless people, John.
No. Look beyond that, Mike. Hey, you see what you want to see, okay? I'm just saying. You know?
Yeah, after
No,
the
it's,
setup, I went to an Indian place to get dinner. And, like,
Yeah.
stepping around homeless people, I wanted to shake somebody. Like, "Hey, are you okay?" She was like, just curl up against the wall, and she was twitching. It's like,
Yeah.
should I check on her?
probably fentanyl.
What was that pizza place you went to, Drew? That was a pretty good place.
Pizza MoMA.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They're nearby.
Expensive. I think Jay Dolan's cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm glad I tried them, but
Yeah.
I gotta take out a loan if I'm gonna go there again.
You got a slice too. It's not like you. It's not
We
like
got
you
no
got
comments
like
in the chat so far. We got 5 people watching, so I'm probably going to finish this guy before the end of the stream. So if anybody's got a character they'd like to sketch, throw it in the chat. Obscure character. My guiding thing is they can't have been in live action or anime or cartoons.
Oh, okay. That's your stipulation.
That's my personal.
That's your stipulation. Okay.
Guideline.
Because I'm
got
not
an obscure superhero that hasn't been in any kind of media other than the comic.
I don't think this guy was even a comic. I think he was just straight tokusatsu.
I'm waiting for somebody to say, "Can you do Gordon Ryder?"
Yeah, really? Huh? Yeah, says no one. That's sad. I got some stuff at this store in Waikiki, and I showed her my comics, and she kind of like looked at it, and she didn't quite get it, and I just said, "No, that's fine. It's all good. It's a niche." I didn't realize too that I'm actually almost out of comics. I was kind of looking at my back inventory, and I was just like, "Wow, everything can fit in like 1.5 boxes now." So that means like I'm practically out of the previous comics.
Drew, you were saying that the Atlas ripped off like a bunch of Marvel stuff, right? Is this character a ripoff that you know of? The Demon Hunter?
So Demon Hunter was created by Rich Buckler,
Right.
and after Atlas folds, Buckler takes the character, and it's pretty much drawn exactly the same way. He just changes the color scheme, and he changes his name to Devil Slayer, and he ends up selling him to Marvel.
Yeah, I saw the reverse costume where. So what's the main part of the suit is blue and the cape is red.
Yep.
They'll never know.
Devil Slayer was briefly a member of the Defenders. Along with Son of Satan and Hellcat and Nighthawk and all those guys.
The Defenders roster's been all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one I was thinking of was the Metal Men.
I love the Metal Men.
Yeah. Surprised they haven't tried to make that into like a movie or a cartoon. I don't know. It seems like it would lend itself to.
When they were doing those DC Nation cartoons on Cartoon Network,
I saw that one. Yeah,
They did a Metal Man one.
Yeah.
I think they made in the past and Brave and the Bold, huh?
Oh yeah, Brave and the Bold had it. Yeah, briefly.
Yep.
100%.
Did they tease the doctor from Metal Man in the Creature Commandos cartoon?
Did they?
Dr. Will
Yeah, they did.
Magnus.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, wasn't he like looking at GI Robot?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Because he also like Magnus is like the DC Comics leading expert on robotics. Because he also, when they find Robot Man from Doom Patrol after the Doom Patrol got blown up, it's Dr. Magnus puts Robot Man back together.
Oh, fun.
That was one of the deep cuts in Creature Commandos. I think was having him like looking at.
Yeah.
He was like inspecting GI Robot.
Yeah. Oh, we still got to get Andrew to watch that.
That's just for us nerds, you know. It's like, oh, hey, I know that guy.
Yeah. And Andrew, I think, would like all the little Easter eggs in there.
Oh, you haven't seen Creature Commandos, Drew?
I don't have Max.
Okay, well, we'll have to.
Yeah, we have to have a viewing day.
Yeah, pick a viewing day, and we'll hop in here, but I just won't stream it. I can play it.
There we go.
Share screen. I've done that before. It's only what was it?
6 episodes. 6 episodes,
right? It wasn't
they're
that long.
really good. I thought they were well done.
I know people like it.
Yeah. This is Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, the Bride.
The Bride.
It's the Frankenstein, I think, pops up in it too, right?
Yeah, and then what's his name? Dr. Phosphorus?
Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah. Who's Alan Tudyk is playing him. So.
Is it Nina?
the fish girl, yeah.
Oh, Nina Mazursky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you know.
I know some of the characters.
Yeah. But in the background too, they'll throw in like other, little things like you said, like Dr. Magnus or, other people. So.
But yeah, because like the GI Robot, because they have like kind of origin stories for each member.
Yeah.
So the GI Robot starts back in World War II with the Howling. Is it the Howling Commandos? Wait, let me make sure I'm getting the right.
Oh yeah, and you got to see Sergeant Rock.
Easy Company.
Yeah, you got to see Sergeant Rock, and I was like, wow.
Art by Napua is here. Hi guys. It's Art by Napua now. It's not just Napua. Art by Napua.
That makes her.
Lawrence suggested Funny Man by Siegel and Schuster. Funny Man.
Yeah, I know that
I'll
character.
make a note here.
Yeah.
So when I finish up with this one, I'll do Funny Man.
Is it just the guy in the suit?
He's a clown.
Yeah. What was the one that David Nakayama did? Oh, Slapstick.
Slapstick.
Yeah.
He was from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
We could do obscure villains too, because there's some of those that were just like one and dones,
Yeah.
Give me an obscure villain, Drew. Who comes to mind for you?
Paste Pot Pete.
Paste Pot Pete.
Wait,
I was thinking Arcade. You remember Arcade?
Yeah.
Also the guy in the suit.
Arcade's popped up in other stuff though. I mean, he's
Yeah.
Although I think I'm not 100%, but I think he was a Marvel UK character.
Huh.
I think he first appears in like Captain Britain or something.
That would make sense. He's a redhead, so.
One of those soulless gingers.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Scott? Who comes to mind as an obscure villain?
Tweedledee?
Wow.
Tweedledum?
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't
Drew.
remember what comic it was, but I remember them getting their heads cut off,
Hey Drew, so you know in that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, or whatever. So they're in a science lab, and like I said, there's other characters like Amadeus Cho and all that. But
Uh-huh.
the I guess like the professor who's kind of curt with them is this guy Bentley Whitman.
Are
Huh.
you asking if he? Are you asking if
You,
he
you,
is somebody?
yeah, do you recognize? It's weird because like all these characters, like it seems like they become someone else. You know, like
He's got to be somebody.
he says, yeah. So it says, AKA the Wizard.
Oh, the wizard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's he's the leader of the Frightful Four.
Oh, okay.
He sees himself as Reed Richards' rival.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, he's got kind of like this egotistical, snotty scientist who are like he's babysitting Parker and all the rest of the other young interns.
That's
So
funny.
Alice says one of her favorites is Motormouth from Marvel.
Yeah. Uh,
Mushmouth.
yeah, Mushmouth. He's not a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
From the Cosby Kids?
Motormouth.
Westmouth. Motormouth. That was, I think that might have been one of the British Marvel comics too.
Oh, Aiko's here. Oh, 1 second. Let me scroll down and find Aiko. Aiko! Oh, she's in at the witness protection program going on.
I don't know. It's like off and on the light. But
We'll
yeah, I
get
don't know
you
if I'm gonna draw today.
we'll get you a voice changer to go along with your lighting.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So you sound like Deep Throat or whatever, you know.
Like Darth Vader.
Yeah. Motormouth is from Marvel UK.
I might not draw today, but I want to see what everybody else is drawing.
Oh, well, you probably won't know any of the characters because they're obscure.
Oh, well, now I will.
Can you tell by looking like who this character is? Because I wouldn't have known until I started drawing them.
I have no idea.
I was around in the 70s for this comic, but
Oh, I was not.
She was not around in the 70s. All right.
How you been, Aiko?
Okay.
Aiko, Scott is here.
Hi, Scott.
Hi.
You feeling better?
Yeah, much better than before.
That's good. Are you drawing today?
Yeah, trying.
How come your camera's not on?
It's never on because
It's never on until he shows his work. Yeah.
Oh.
She forgot.
Oh, yeah.
It's been
Oh,
that
you know
long.
why? I think because maybe in the other platform or maybe in a different browser, I think it only showed you the people who had their cameras active. Maybe.
Oh, I see.
But we had the option in the other program to either show like a placeholder or nothing.
Oh, okay.
This one I can't do a place. I can't do the nothing on this one.
Mm,
You see everybody even if they don't have the camera on.
that's why.
It's funny how you mentioned, earlier when you mentioned, Drew, about the Plastic Man show. I remember there was there was a Hawaiian guy, Hula Hula.
Yep, hula hula.
I was in my bad luck. But it's funny because he knew everybody. Hey, I got this buddy who, he has a plane that we can borrow. He knew everybody.
Well, that's one of the things. You go back and look at those like forgotten characters from 50s and 60s. Is like, ooh, I don't know if you can get away with that.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, Asians were evil back then. Yeah.
Or they were comic relief.
Oh.
Green Lantern used to have a sidekick who was I think he was like Inuit, but his name was Pie Face.
Okay.
Which is pretty terrible. So.
Just like, didn't they have what was his name? Chop
Didn't
Chop.
DC have a character that's kind of based on that Don Knotts Asian character?
Wait, Barney Fife played an Asian character?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm not having a senior moment.
When was that?
Well, so like, there's been a few Asian sidekicks. There was in Black Hawk. There was Chop Chop, who was a pretty terrible. He looked kind of like a coolie, but he has very, very stereotypical Asian features. Yeah. And then a character called the Vigilante had a kid sidekick who was an Asian kid named Stuff, who was also drawn pretty stereotypical. And then the Crimson Avenger, his kid sidekick was also an Asian kid named Wing. Was also a bad stereotype.
Yeah. Well, Doctor Strange has Wong. Yeah.
Yeah, but at least Wong wasn't like
drawn overly, like bucktooth and slit eyes.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like those characters, even Chop Chop was, at least he was, he wasn't like, yeah, I mean, he was usually saving Black Hawk's ass most of the time, so.
Yeah.
But he still was pretty terrible.
Yeah. I mean, even if you look at those old Disney cartoons and all that too, kind of profiled. How far we've come.
Thank God.
But what's funny too is like there was a show, Excel Saga, that was in like the 90s, early 2000, and they kind of like drew how they felt like Americans looked. So they did they had bigger noses and blonde and freckles, and I don't know, it was just kind of funny the way how they portrayed it. It's just like, oh, is that how they see us? Interesting.
Like the gaijin costumes they have in Japan.
Yeah.
How about the Brown Hornet?
The
Brown Hornet.
And Stinger. What's his name?
Well, I think I'm gonna get my actors mixed up. It was Peter Sellers is the one I'm thinking of in my head, who played like an Asian character.
Lizard.
Oh, Peter Sellers played Charlie Chan.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Well, a parody of Charlie Chan. Yeah. There's a movie called Murder by Death.
Yeah.
And Peter Sellers played like a sort of parody character.
I mean, he did that too, and even in the Pink Panther cartoon, right, with the whole in disguise,
Yeah.
The thing, And Tim Conway and Don Knotts, they did a movie called The Private Eyes. Do you remember that one?
Yep.
And then there was the I think it was the Japanese chef. And every time it's like so. And it's like, what did you call me? What'd you call me? But,
do you know? Are you familiar with the director Paul Thomas Anderson?
Yeah.
His father was this TV personality in Los Angeles called Goulardi.
Goulardi.
But he would like host horror movies.
Oh, okay.
But he had like a cult following because he was like, he would kind of make fun of the movies.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like Svengoolie, kind of.
Yep. He was like, I think Svengoolie was like East Coast.
Oh.
I could be wrong. But yeah, Goulardi was like the West Coast guy.
And where was
But anyway,
Elvira?
West Coast, but later.
Yeah.
I mean, before them was Vampira. But
That's right.
anyway, so Paul Thomas Anderson, his dad would do this. His dad was also the announcer on the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, okay.
And he got the gig because he was friends with Tim Conway.
There you go.
And so Paul Thomas Anderson said like Tim Conway he would always come over to their house for dinner. Like he'd known Tim Conway his whole life. And he said that he and his dad used to get together and they would drink a lot and get, just laugh and be crazy.
Sure.
And they apparently one night they had a really funny idea. So Tim Conway wrapped himself up with toilet paper so he looked like a mummy.
That's funny.
And then they took a picture with a Polaroid camera.
Uh-huh.
And then they cut it out and stuck it on his driver's license, so his driver's license looked like he was the mummy.
That's funny.
And then they got in the car and just drove around waiting for a cop to pull him over. It's just so they could get pulled over. The cop would look at, because he said Tim Conway's his whole face was wrapped up and he's driving the car and he couldn't see. And I guess Goulardi was sitting next to him giving him directions, but both of them were hammered. And then when they get pulled over, it was just so he could pull out the driver's license and hand it to him and show him the mummy driver's license.
See, I wonder if they got away with a lot because the whole celebrity status,
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but it just sounded like they were a couple of characters.
That's funny. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of those clips, on reels of I guess on Carol Burnett, all these skits that they're all kind of making each other break.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's so many. There's a lot I haven't seen, and it's just it's hilarious.
I mean, apparently Conway was notorious for making them break, though.
Oh yeah, him breaking Harvey Korman all the time. But yeah.
Well, Carol was bad about breaking too.
Carol was bad too, yeah.
Vicki Lawrence, all of them.
Yeah.
Well, Vicki Lawrence was harder to break.
She was one who said something.
I think she would break them.
Yeah, she would break them. There was one that I think it was the skit was just Tim Conway and Carol Burnett going back and forth, and then Vicki Lawrence gets up and is like, "Well, I'll let you two fuckers get all the laugh," or something like that. Everyone just lost it, because you didn't really have any speaking lines.
Yeah.
Napua says Flizzard, obscure character, obscure cartoon character from the Wuzzles.
Oh, the Wuzzles.
Oh, is Flizzard a character from the Wuzzles?
I don't remember Flizzard.
I'm having trouble parsing the sentence because I don't know the word Flizzard.
Oh.
The Wuzzles was a spin-off of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, but they were toys, so they were combination of things. So a bumblebee and a lion, so Bumblelion and all that.
Yes.
And the bad guy was what was he? It was a crocodile and something. I don't remember him.
Apparently, he's the Flizzard.
Yeah, I think Flizzard is something else.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, the Dairy Queen. That made me wonder too, because so many cartoons were kind of almost like the spokespersons for so many things, like Popeye's Chicken and Dennis the Menace was, Dairy Queen. So.
It's a topic we could do someday. Cartoon mascots.
Yeah.
Or brand mascots.
Yeah. Want to do
Tony the Tiger, Captain Crunch. Cereal.
I want to do
Just
a
cereal mascots.
Is that Punchy? The Hawaiian Punch guy.
Is his name
I
Punchy?
think haven't we done that before?
Have we? Fruit Juicy.
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it again, but I remember
Yeah.
because I think I drew Ronald McDonald. I think you did Punchy.
No, Punchy I did as I did a parody of like One Punch Man and Punchy, One Punchy Man. So they gave me that face. I didn't realize too that was his hat. For some reason, I always thought that was his hair.
Yeah, I think everybody at one point or another thought it was his hair.
Yeah.
I didn't have the revelation until I moved here and saw those kind of hats.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what that was.
Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to like cartoon character, I mean, what do you call that? Serial characters. There's so many that are like you don't even see them anymore. Like
Sugar Smacks, the frog.
well, the frog is still around, but like for like say like Cocoa Krispies, I think they went through like multiple characters because at one point it was like a little brown elephant with glasses.
Then there was a monkey.
And there was a monkey, yeah.
Then it was Smacks. It was Dig'em, wasn't it? The frog.
No, that's Smacks. That's Sugar Smacks. Or well, it was but Sugar Smacks and Honey Smacks. Now it's just Smacks.
Oh,
Because sugar is a bad word nowadays, right? Or like Super Bear, super Sugar Bear.
to the rabbit.
Super golden crisp.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it anymore.
They still make alphabets.
Oh yeah, alphabets.
Yeah, at one point weren't there like letters and I don't know.
Yeah, that's the name. Alphabets.
Yeah. No, but I thought there was a mascot where there were like the letters. They were like had like faces and things.
It's the letter people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Just so the letters had faces on them.
Yeah.
Did you guys have the letter people in Hawaii?
No, what is that?
What is that?
It was a show, kind of like Sesame Street with like puppets, but it was called The Letter People, and it always started out. It was like it's the letter people, and then the song would would be like, "Oh, come along, it's the letter people." It was like a stupid song.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, this show never existed. It was all in
It existed.
It's all in Drew's head.
I think it might have been Canadian because we used to get Canadian TV.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they showed what bananas and pajamas over here. That's what Australian. Or?
That's British. I think.
British.
But I think that played everywhere.
Right, bananas and pajamas. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it was after me, but my cousins used to watch it. I don't know. We had the letter people. There's one I know was Canadian. It was called Mr. Dress Up.
No. Was it?
There's one that was called Hot Fudge. Did you have Hot Fudge?
We had Hot Fudge. Yeah. Was that? But that wasn't British. That was
No.
Yeah. With Seymour.
Yep.
We used to watch that in the morning. Like it used to be like on right before we had like Checkers and Pogo was like our local, like our local.
That's so funny. We had our local show was called Patches and Pockets.
Right, I remember. Yeah, that's right.
Arizona was Wallace and Ladmo.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think everybody had some kind of local TV personality introducing all the cartoons and stuff. But, yeah, it's funny. But yeah, I remember that. Was it USA used to have what Calliope, which used to show like cartoons,
Oh yeah.
and Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon used to have a show called Pinwheel.
Pinwheel. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother Aaron, that was like his favorite show was Pinwheel.
But that's how I think I first saw. Was it Simon and the Land of the Chalkland?
Simon in the Land of the what?
Chalkland.
Oh, see, I used to watch Simon and Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah, but then that was the song that Mike Myers ripped off, right? When he
Yes.
sung his Simon, and he liked to draw, which I'm like, wait, that's exactly from Simon.
Let's see. A couple more comments from the Pug. A Cookie Crook for the cereal mascot.
Oh yeah, Cookie Crook.
And what is this?
Well, my favorite one is like
Super Spy, local character on Checkers and Pogo.
Oh, Super Spy. That's right. Instead of Super Fly, it was that song they played Super Spy.
That's fun.
But I always liked Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If you look back, there were like 3 bakers, and then now there's only like 1. So we're like, what happened to the other 2 bakers?
They were tired.
Yeah.
They got a better offer from Keebler.
No. They're in the cereal. They're in the cereal.
All right.
It's people.
Halfway in, let's take a quick look at what we got here. Here's the Demon Hunter.
Oh, let's see. Oh, wow.
That looks awesome.
There. Yeah.
Wow.
You guys are fast.
Well done.
Saw that one done. Scott, are you showing something?
Yeah.
Are you still here? Sound like you're fading.
I'm here.
All right. Oh. Where the heck you go? All right, hold on. Here we go. Nope, that's not you. You get this yet? There we go.
Hey, that looks good so far.
Adam Strange. All right.
Who's that, Scott?
Adam
Adam
Strange.
Strange. He's kind of like a retro sci-fi character.
Okay. When's he from?
DC.
Oh, like what decade or what era?
You say late 70s?
No, actually, I think it's late 50s.
Oh, wow.
All right, Scott, thank you. You want to turn the camera back up? There you go. All right. Drew. Phantoma.
I think they had a lady, right? Recently.
Oh, maybe.
Thank you, Drew. Aiko, you're not showing anything, right?
Oh no, I'm drawing, but I don't know what to draw in line with the topic. So,
John, are you showing something?
Sure. I did.
What the heck's going on here?
Yeah.
He's moving around.
I did Super Chicken and Fred.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to redraw this. I got a better day for this.
when are those guys from?
This was a cartoon from the 60s.
Oh,
Like it
wow.
was part of the Georgia Jungle.
Oh, George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is the old Tokusatsu. Scott knows it.
Yeah.
So, Engine Zaboga.
I think it's my layout.
So we all want to see Aiko.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out why it's defaulting to Aiko.
Can't even see this guy get
Yeah. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been up since 2:30.
Wow.
Oh no, how come?
Just woke up.
Hmm.
All right, so that's that one. Funny Man. I gotta do Funny Man for Lawrence.
Yeah, Zaboga. They brought the Wachowskis. I think brought him back. Is that right, Scott? So for the first part, it was like an action thing, but the second thing, it was like a comedy. So a lot of people were really disappointed with it.
The beginning was
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, see, that's why I never watched it myself. Because a lot of people said they were really disappointed with it.
An echo from somebody. All right. Let's see. Bunny Man. Not familiar with this character, so.
I watched Batman night.
You what?
I watched Batman Superman night.
I didn't get that because of the echo.
Is that me? Check.
Hello? Sounds better.
Somebody say something.
Oh no. I just said I was wondering if I watched Batman Forever last night.
Oh, Batman Forever? Oh, because of Val Kilmer passed away?
Yeah.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
See, I remember as him as Mad Mardigan from Willow.
Yeah, he did a good job in that too.
And then Top Secret. Remember that?
Yep, he did a good job in that too.
Testing. Am I getting an echo?
Yeah.
I wonder where that's coming from. They're going to draw the Super Globetrotters.
Still looking at funny man.
Which is basically a ripoff from The Impossibles.
Okay, the echo's coming from Ico.
Is it coming from me?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
If I mute you, I don't get the echo. If I mute you, I don't get the echo.
Is it still there? Maybe it was the pen.
Check.
It's like when she talks, it's fine, but when we talk, it's like we get the echo for some weird reason.
Huh.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you guys. I don't hear an echo.
Testing.
There it is.
Huh. Well, we can just turn my mic off. I don't know what's going on though.
It's okay. We'll just live with it. We'll figure it out someday. It's usually caused by somebody it's like having headphones and not on.
I don't have headphones. It's my computer speaker. My computer mic.
So And your computer mic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your mic is picking up your speaker.
The mic is picking up my speaker.
Right. So
From
when we
computer.
talk, we get the echo.
Oh. Well, how come that never happened before, I wonder? Or did it?
Earlier, I think one time it happened before.
Huh.
On the computer, click next to the microphone. You get the options and check off echo cancellation.
Oh, turn it off?
Well, turn it on. But is it on already?
Is it on already?
That's right.
What about now?
Good.
Testing.
Is that better? That's weird.
Ay.
Huh.
That was bad. Whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, that one hurt. Okay, Heiko, I've got you muted. So wave if you want to talk. Or
There you go.
just turn your mic on to talk. I'm sure that's what it is. If you're using both the speaker and the mic on the computer.
I'm looking up obscure superheroes. Frogman. Captain Battle. Doorman. Ambush Bug.
Ambush Bug. I like Ambush Bug.
Yeah. Beta Ray Bill is on here. Kazar is on here.
Yeah.
It's like Impossible Man from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I like Impossible Man. It's goofy.
I always called Kazar Kazar, but I
Kazar?
I think it is supposed to be Kazar.
Yeah.
Kazaa.
I mean, is it just a
the
name?
R is silent.
Is it like just their version of Tarzan, or just? I mean,
Well,
or is it from something? Like, did it mean?
he was actually a pulp character before comics,
Oh, okay.
and then they were published by Timely, who Timely eventually became Marvel,
Okay.
and I think that's how Marvel was able to use him.
I see.
But the difference, I think, with Kazar or Kazar, however you want to call it, is that he, instead of he's a Tarzan clone, but I think he lived in a jungle with dinosaurs.
Okay. So that's
it was some kind of it was like a lost land where, like the land that time forgot kind of place.
Right.
So I guess that was the difference. But though Tarzan encountered dinosaurs too, I think, in some of his stories, so they probably just stole that concept.
What do you?
Funny Man's got quite a nose.
He's a funny man.
Yeah, I think it's kind of they gave him the Bob Hope nose.
Yeah.
Exaggerated, but yes.
Yeah. Obscure characters. It's like the Jerry Lewis comics.
Jerry Lewis did. They did. It was like a Martin and Lewis comic.
Yeah. A lot of them had them. Abbott and Costello had a comic. Three Stooges had a comic. We're talking superhero.
Jack Kirby drew Don Rickles in facing off with Darkseid.
That's funny. Yeah. It's funny though when you see like these old just like the roasts and just like even when they're doing stand up in front of like the White House and all that. It's like, yeah, they're just totally unchained. They just go for it.
Yeah, he does seem like he was modeled after Bob Hope a bit.
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
Got the Conan O'Brien hair though.
I mean, I already drew Captain Klutz, so
Captain Klutz. Who's that?
Don Martin's superhero.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with the weird hat.
Dumb bunny.
I just did the Inferior 5, yeah.
All of them? That's hot.
When you say you did them,
Here, just I just drew him real fast. I gotta redraw it. I just was just sketching real fast.
Miracle Man. What was the guy that was like small and he had a big helmet that had an M on it or something?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Mason Man.
Asian Man. Yeah.
Mason Man. Stephen De Stefano.
Raisin Bran.
It's a DC Comics.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be actually kind of sought after. I hear people talking about it sometimes.
Right.
Back when DC used to try experiments.
In the 90s, there was this one called Major Bummer, where it was this.
Yeah.
this
Major Bummer.
Yeah.
I thought about drawing him.
yeah. It was a fun thing, and then the guy who drew the mask, Doug Mank, I just drew it. It was really nicely drawn, but it was like all these misfit superheroes. There was kind of like a science experiment from these aliens. Who's Mr. Twister?
Mr.
Mr. Twister.
Send me a laser.
Is that what it is?
Song.
Mr.
Checking Hive, Mr. Twister. He looks like a.
Heiko, I'll meet you for a sec because I want an answer. You will be here next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Buddy Blank.
Next week we're drawing dogs, right? Cartoon dogs. So
Cartoon dogs.
Heiko better be here.
Yeah. Ursa Major.
Buddy Blank was OMAC.
Yeah. The man looks scary in this one.
Oh man, one man Army Corps.
Toe Hill. Artemis Croc. Tigress. Yeah, you know why did they never include her in anything?
Who?
Tigress.
I don't even know if I know that character.
From Marvel, I believe, right? Oh, Tigra.
You talking about Tigra?
Tigra. Yeah, excuse me.
You say Tigress, I think of like the Tigris and the Euphrates, the cradle of civilization.
No, I guess there's a character called Tigress, and I think it's from DC, and it looks like it's a woman in like a, I don't know, like a cat outfit kind of thing.
Yeah, although I think it's retconned. I think originally that character was called Huntress,
Okay.
but then they had a Huntress later, so they went back and said that character was actually called Tigress.
Yes.
But I think she was originally called Huntress.
Tabitha Gallivan.
Tigra has kind of a convoluted history, so I don't know.
Right.
It'd be hard. Because before she was Tigress, she was the cat.
Ah, I see.
And then after she sort of gets transformed into a half cat, half woman. And then Patsy Walker, who had been a character from one of like Marvel's Archie clone comics.
Mm-hmm.
Patsy Walker finds the suit that the cat wore that gives her powers. And so Patsy Walker wears the cat suit, but instead of calling herself the cat, she calls herself Hellcat. But the powers came from the suit.
Interesting.
I like the way the Hellcat from the Netflix series on.
Patsy, yeah.
Yeah, they had Hellcat in there.
Yeah. She takes some of the drugs that Nuke takes, and
Yeah. Yeah, what's so crazy about the Nuke character? But I did like Patsy.
me too.
Do this jacket. Look, it's got to have a collar on it, but it doesn't really have a collar on it. And then he wears the big poofy clown pants. It makes him look like he's got junk in his trunk. It should. Hit the leg and follow it around. How about that? Make more sense. Talking to myself. You guys talk to yourselves when you're drawing?
Sometimes it makes sound effects.
Yeah. See that?
Oh.
I'm drawing Flash. Ah!
Like you say it out loud, trying to figure out the sound effect, how to spell it.
But that kind of thing.
I should draw that on Freakazoid. They did their spinoff of Johnny Quest. It was Toby Danger, and everything was I.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was on Saturday Night Live. It was from the makers of IE, the diaper for chimpanzees.
I still got to catch up watching all the rest of the skits from that Saturday Night Live.
50th?
Yeah.
I heard it wasn't that good.
Really?
I like it.
Well, you need to see it just for the cult?
For the A minor.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are those characters called? Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer, I think, doing
The culps.
Yeah.
The Colts. Yeah, that's it. It is Anna Gasteyer, right?
Yeah.
I think she pronounces it Anna, but yes.
Anna.
They said after that, I guess she's doing Broadway now, which makes sense. Yeah, she can sing. Yeah.
I think the last thing I saw her in, she was the mom in what's that one? The Mean Girls. I think she plays Lindsay Lohan's mom in Mean Girls. Because there's like a lot of Saturday Night Live people that pop up in there.
Yeah.
Tim Meadows.
On the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they're showing a new season, and yeah, a lot of Saturday Night Live characters, Saturday Night Live cast show up as characters. It's kind of funny. It's like, oh, okay.
I didn't know they were still going because the actor who played the captain died.
Yeah. Well, I think these are like older ones, like from like season 6 or something like that. I think they went up to like 9 seasons, I believe. But,
Yeah, they played the captain on. Who's that guy?
what's his name? Andre.
Andre Brower.
Yeah. I don't know, that show. I think the chemistry of all the characters are just so great.
Yeah, it was.
They're just so funny. Cat got excited this morning and she punctured my finger. So I'm having a hard time holding the pen. Yeah. She was playing and she didn't know. But yeah, I was not too happy about it this morning. And I was a little bit concerned because I'm like, oh, the blood's not stopping.
Yeah, you didn't need that blood anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you'll make more.
Yeah, fine.
It's like Jay Leno, crunch all you want. We'll make more.
I still think it's funny how they got Jay Leno to be a cartoon voice for the Fairly Odd Parents, the Crimson Chin.
He was the voice of the chin?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, the guy with the huge chin.
Just bought a bunch of new combo calligraphy pens. All the ones I have are drying out. Anybody need any calligraphy pens? I bought them like a set of 20.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, Horn Graphics is going to be closed for a while. They're doing a major renovation.
I saw that for renovation.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have like limited hours working out of their basement, it said.
Yeah, until August. It's like everyone's doing renovations. Convention Center. Yeah, that's
Convention Center needs it.
Yeah, well, I guess they finally got the money. They can actually do it after all these big events. I mean, I'm sure just the Pokemon thing brought in like so much, income.
I'm sure they'll raise the cost of everything to make up for it anyway.
No.
Yay, capitalism.
They wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Capitalism. I must break you.
Hey, Scott, you still here?
Yeah.
You said you got another procedure coming up? Can you talk about it, or do you not want to?
No, they're just On Monday, they're going to put a thing in my arm for trying to do some dialysis work.
Do some what kind of work?
Dialysis stuff.
Oh, dialysis.
In they moved the last procedure they did. They took the one that was in my neck out and the one that was in my stomach out, and they moved it to my leg. And they said it's not permanent, so they got to put one in my arm.
Fun.
Wait, so it went from your stomach to your leg to your arm.
The stomach to my neck to my arm to my leg.
Oh, it's just transferring all over the place. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Dang.
In the last December, February, March, and it was 4 months. The last 4 months, 4 times I was in a procedure or surgery or something.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
February 7, March 7, and then April 7. And I
Oh,
think May 7, nothing gonna happen.
Hopefully they figure it out one of these days.
yeah. Hopefully, it's annoying. Trying to think, old cartoons.
Old cartoons?
Yeah, like no, just old superhero cartoons.
Oh, superhero.
Cosmic Cat.
Yeah, Cosmic Cat. What was that from?
It's actually, I think it was created by Bob Kane.
Oh, I'm thinking of shoot, what was that one? Was it Too Close to Living or something like that? Was a sitcom?
Too Close for Comfort.
Too Close for Comfort, right? Didn't he do like
Cosmic Cow.
Cosmic Cow? That's what it was. Yeah.
Ted Knight.
Ted Knight. That's it. Who was the announcer on Super Friends?
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, would you care for a fresca?
Wonder Woman. Aquaman. Batman and Robin. There's just something about how he narrated it. It was just great.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
I just always think that. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, under Meg's shirt.
Yeah, see, I could draw Wendy and Marvin. Those are obscure.
Marvin.
Actually, you know what's weird?
Wonder Dog.
Yeah, Wonder Dog. I watched one episode and Marvin was flying. And I'm like, so does he actually have superpowers? Because, yeah, it was weird. It was like he was flying. And then they said, oh, yeah, I'm having problems controlling it. And then he falls to the ground on Wonder Dog. Because I just assumed they were just regular teenagers. Yeah. Yeah.
It could have just been one episode. Maybe they got powers or something.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I don't know. They didn't explain.
I know that I think there was like an episode that had Green Arrow.
Yeah.
And I know that there was an episode. I think they had the Atom.
The Atom. Plastic Man was on there.
Yep, Plastic Man was in one.
Flash.
And supposedly they were going to have Shazam on there, but I guess they didn't know that Filmation was like already making it. Yeah. But I saw the character sheets that Alex Toth made.
Yeah,
it would have looked great.
Oh yeah, That's funny. I found this. We're cleaning up, and I found this cup of Shazam. It's kind of an old one. I'm using it for a cup holder.
Oh,
So, you guys had these glasses? I think you did. I don't remember
yeah,
where.
like from Burger King.
Oh, is that what it's from?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I had a bunch of them. I don't think I had all of them, but I had Aquaman and I had Shazam.
There we go. So did you guys see all this Ghiblify AI thing? It's frightening. It actually looks good, but yeah, I'm just totally against it.
I was a little upset that one of our Comic Jam friends posted
Yeah.
something using it.
There's a few people that I know using it.
I was I did not comment,
Yeah.
but I was very disappointed in them.
The New Yorker had already a gag about that where they're on a date. She's on a date with Totoro, and she says, "Oh, I assumed it was an AI Ghibli thing." But yeah, I was like, "Oh, that was fast." Someone jumped on that already. I went to see that Looney Tunes movie the other day.
How was it?
I really enjoyed it. Like, if you really like the old school, from the 30s, like Bob Clampett, Tex Avery kind of stuff, it's good. It's fun. I think the writing was actually pretty good too, because I was like, even I didn't know where it was going, and it went between like wacky and you actually kind of like felt for the characters here and there.
Drew and I saw Mickey 17.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
It was good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
good. I went to Regal because that's the only place that they're showing it, because Gonzalez is not showing it anymore. And I bought like one of the, I guess like the popcorn combos, and they're like, "Oh, you got a little thing," so I could either get this or the Hulk Red Fist or the Iron Man, not Iron Man, the Captain America shield as a keychain. So yeah, I got the fist.
You get fisted at Regal. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it looked better than the Captain America shield, but yeah, they still have them.
And Captain America throws his
mighty shield.
And that's why Drew and I are friends.
Yep. All those who oppose you guys must yield.
I'll start the colors, but I'm not going to finish. Oh, hey, I like one screen again. There I go. Sorry, I had you large for a second.
Oh.
You're just the rose among thorns.
Every rose has its thorn.
Kiss of a rose.
That was in Batman.
Was it?
The song was from.
Yeah, I know. Everybody started singing it after that. Jack Black sang it on American Idol. I guess Minecraft is coming out.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, I'm in no hurry to see that one.
I picked up one of those McDonald's meals.
Of course you did.
Yes.
How was it?
I'm not gonna buy all of them, but just wanted to see what it was like, Because yeah, they have the kids meal and they have the adult meal with the
There's an
collectibles.
the adult Minecraft meal.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's phallic.
They're all naked. The
I'm just
naked
kidding.
Happy Meals.
It's all cubes though. It's all square.
The really happy meal.
No, it's actually kind of cool. It's like remember there was that one with that had like the grimace and
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like that. So it's like this one is like a Minecraft version of the Hamburglar, or like grimace, like as if it was like in Minecraft. So it's all kind of cubish kind of thing. So stuff like that. So the collectors are gonna go nuts picking up these things.
You want me to get one? See if there's something different.
They're expensive.
Happy Meal?
Yeah, for the adult ones. Yeah.
Happiness is expensive these days.
Pay for that happy ending.
Well, supposedly they said on the boxes it's numbered, so you can figure out what it is. But I mean, unless they tell you, they give you that option, they're just going to give you whatever.
Define expensive. How much is an expensive Happy Meal?
12, 13?
That seems like a lot.
It's a lot for a Happy Meal, but
Well, it's for the toys, the collectible. You know how it is.
Yeah. But I mean, if you
toys aren't cheap.
Most meals these days are, $15.
Yeah, but this one you're getting like a.
It's not that bad.
Let me see, because I think it comes with like a large, fries, large drink.
It is bad. It's real bad. It's too muchy.
Oh, it doesn't even give me the offer anymore. Did they sell out?
That's the first.
Maybe they sold out. Or is it on the Happy Meal? It is in the Happy Meal. Oh, that's why, because it's... Wow, that's weird. It's giving me breakfast.
Wow.
Did they do breakfast Happy Meals?
No, it's like, for some reason, the time zone is off. I shouldn't be seeing this.
You've unlocked the forbidden menu.
Apparently.
You'll be cursed for the rest of your days.
Seems like it already.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong timeline.
Oh, let me see. I'm sure if I look at my the details of what I ordered before. Oh, they have like a hot sauce thing. If they call it the Nether Flame sauce for the McNuggets. It's basically kind of
nice.
It's like it's like buffalo sauce, basically.
I don't know. I don't think I want any sauce with Nether in the name.
Yeah. It's a Minecraft thing.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
You see that Nintendo Switch 2 stuff today?
I saw that too. It's crazy.
Is it exciting coming up for anybody?
Looks exciting, but the price is kind of crazy.
The price is crazy, but they're gonna have a lot of like Game Boy, GameCube titles on it.
Yeah.
So you can play like the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker, and all that on there. So weird. Why is it giving me breakfast already?
You gotta change your location.
Let me just shut down. It's almost time for a new phone. My phone is old. And actually, I got a message saying that my battery is just about dead. or battery needs to be replaced.
You're using iPhone, right?
Yeah. So I don't know how much that would be to replace a battery.
Can't. You have to get a whole new phone.
Yeah. See, that's how they get you.
Apple don't do modular parts.
I just replaced my phone.
Yeah. Then again, my phone is still it's an iPhone 10. They're on what, like 16 now?
I've got that Doogie. Japanese or Chinese thing. Doogie.
I don't know. You got a knockoff phone.
Well, they're a pretty big brand, but
Yeah.
they're just not one of the name brands.
Yeah. I got a Sony instead of a Sony.
I guess Doogie's fairly big in like Europe,
Is it?
There's a Chinese phone that everybody in Australia likes.
What's it called?
Well, I think it starts with a W, but I can't remember the name. That's the one that I don't know. It's like what I noticed when I was over there. It's like what everybody gets.
Everybody has it.
The
It's a Y. It's a Y phone.
I was thinking the
It's like-
Alcatel, but that's not a W.
The Wookalor.
The Wookalor. Bring it back to private eyes.
I don't know. I just like saying it.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was just like I just noticed that was the one that everybody wants.
Everybody had it. Yeah. Interesting.
I'm a Samsung guy.
I'm pretty cheap. So I use whatever.
Your older phone was kind of neat, where it had all those little attachments for your camera.
Oh, I love that phone.
Yeah, that was fun.
Or the Motorola.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore. They discontinued it.
Yeah.
I have these attachments that I can't do anything with.
All right, I'm just gonna say.
Selling to somebody else who still has a Motorola.
If I find somebody else that has a Motorola, I'm gonna make them sell it to me.
Or that. Okay. So I was asking, anybody have anything coming up? This is when we bring Aiko back. Aiko, what you got coming up?
We have Bloom. You know the Bloom Festival?
Bloom.
Yeah, we have the Bloom Festival. It's going to be on April 18th and 19th, and it's at Salt. And we also have...
How are the shows down at Salt?
Whoa.
Oh, we just moved to Salt, I guess, because they were looking for a new location to hold it. So it used to be at South Shore Market, and then they moved it to Pearl Ridge, but now it's coming back. I've done different markets in Salt before, and they're hit or miss. I feel like it used to be more bustling, like before the pandemic, but maybe that has changed again. Who knows? And then we have another event at the Moilele Hongwanji, but because I double booked myself on the 19th, I had to ask my friend to stand in for me on that one.
John, what do you got?
Jonald.
Oh, hey.
What do you got coming up, John?
Let's see. We still got the Kickstarter going on for Dragon Derby. We hit the first goal, but we're trying to hit the stretch goals. I've been posting links on it, so yeah, if you can, check it out. Also, I guess Napua, me and Drew, we're still part of that contest for Webtoons. So if you can go and check out our strips, vote for us, like, share, make some
That's
comments.
for the Duck Night thing?
That's for the Duck Night, yeah. So
Get damn straight.
Yeah. I think we have like
well,
one
yes,
more.
I am, but what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. I guess we have one more comic coming up, I guess on Friday, and then we'll see if we're gonna continue spitting out more strips, or if not, we'll just wait till the contest happens to see
I
if
think
if we get to the
there's
next round.
four out now. Is that right?
There are 4 out right now. Yeah.
And I never read them all. So.
Yeah. That's fun. I think it's a really good team. Just all of us juggling everything. It's great.
It's an easy read.
It is an easy read.
There's not much vocabulary in there.
No. But I don't know. Sometimes you don't want that either. If there's too much dialogue.
Till the jester shows up.
Yeah, till the jester shows up. Yeah. And, yeah. So that's about it, I think. I'm sure there's some other things, but yeah, those are the 2 main ones right now.
All right. Drewby, what about you?
I'm working on a little strip called The Duck Knight. With the local artists John Murakami and Napuaina.
I've heard he's hard to work with.
He's a bit of a son of a bitch, but it's okay. I can handle it.
You're an asshole. Anyway.
Oh.
Asshole.
Asshole. No, I'm getting ready to start working more on another comic that I worked on with Napua called Dracula 1944.
There you go. Where's Ron? He's missing it.
Next issue of that.
He loves saying it.
And that's about it for me.
Busy. Scott, you got anything coming up?
No, I mean nothing comic related.
All right.
Oh, I know why it's giving me breakfast.
I think a couple of us be at that tabletop gaming. Ike, are you going to that tabletop gaming convention?
No, I don't know. I felt like my work wouldn't really match, so I didn't sign up for it. But
because I think John, Drew, and I will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Napua will be there.
You said Connie might be there.
Connie should be there, yeah.
Yeah, and then I know a few of the other artists as well will be there.
So like Drew and Napua will be tabling together, and I think Connie and I will be tabling together.
I'm going solo.
Light. You going Han?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, you know why it was giving me breakfast? Because the closest McDonald's to me is the Walmart, and they're closed already. That's why.
There you go.
There you go. So the Minecraft movie, you either get a Big Mac or a 10-piece McNuggets. It's $12.
I mean, like for an adult, that's not a bad price. And you're getting a toy thing, right?
Yeah.
Or a collectible for an adult, not a toy.
Not a toy, it's a collectible.
Go and get yourself a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
I'm getting a thing for the collector show. But the collector show, I think, is the same time as the tabletop.
you mean the collector show at Pillridge?
Yeah, the Megalopolis.
Yeah.
No, it's different dates, I think.
I think it's the following week, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
May 24th and 25th.
Yeah, I don't think there's a conflict.
Wait a minute, I thought they were having another collector's thing at Blaystone.
The pop, the Hawaii pop thing.
Oh no, I don't know. Maybe
September.
I'm mixing it up.
We got so many; it's hard to keep track of all these things. All right,
I know. Francisco gave me a flyer and I lost it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How much is this thing? wait on that. I need money. All right. Have any last looks?
Yeah, about that time, right? Okay.
That's fine.
Obscure heroes.
I gotta
John, you
redraw.
ready?
I gotta redraw all these things. They're so messy.
Iko's still not showing anything, right?
It's not in line with the topic, but I just drew him with a sky gabber.
There you go.
Okay.
You'll be ahead for next week.
There you go. Yep.
Okay, John.
Okay. So we got Super Chicken and Fred.
Yay.
Then Dinjin Zaboga. I think I'm gonna turn it sideways because then you can see the chain punch. Then I did the Inferior 5.
Yay.
Nice.
So Awkward Man tripping in front, White Feather, Afraid. I don't know. I just drew the Merry Man and Dumb Bunny and the Blimp. Then I did Robotic Stooges. You guys remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Curly.
And then I drew. Oh, that's something else. And then I drew Gordon Rider.
Who is that?
The end.
Yeah, that. Anybody heard of that character?
No.
Gordon Rider?
Obscure. Next year makes its 20th anniversary.
Yay.
So I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna have something for that.
You should make it 20 years of obscurity.
All right, Drew, you ready?
Okay. So the one I finished tonight, I did Phantoma.
Oh, looks good.
Phantoma. And then I started, but not finished,
Yeah.
3D Man.
Oh,
yeah.
That's funny.
Nice.
Hey, with Phantoma, does she want a Fanta? Would she like a Fanta?
Yes, the Nazi soda pop.
Fanta? It's awesome.
Scott, you ready?
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I see a line. There you go. Adam Strange.
All right. Good stuff, Scott. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck with your procedure tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see. So here is the Demon Hunter from Atlas Comics and Funny Man from.
There you go.
What's Funny Man from?
Funny man.
Marvel.
It was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
Yeah. DC.
There's Funny Man. So.
Yeah, that's good. Very similar color palettes.
Well done.
Yeah. Okay. Next week is Cartoon Dogs.
There we go. I only know two of them.
Think about Cartoon Dogs you like to see. Other than that, any last words?
Iguana.
Kumquat.
Okay.
Gabber.
All
Wookalor.
right, everybody say aloha.
Okay.
Aloha.
There it is. There's the